Hi guys, welcome back and happy Friday! It is the weekend and it's also, fingers crossed, travel day for us to go to Florida, which I am obviously very excited about. I've been slightly anxious about it this week because obviously there has been the hurricane, which has obviously disrupted many lives over on that side of the world, and also flights to and from Orlando. So fingers crossed, when you are watching this, I'm on a plane, I'm on my way. At the moment it is Wednesday when I'm filming this, and at the moment all is looking okay for Friday, so just need to keep up to date and have everything crossed. Anyway, that's not why you're here. I am going to be doing today a Disney tag. I thought, you know what, I'm going to Florida, let's do something a little bit fun, so let's do a Disney tag. Why not? So I googled Disney tag, I've clicked on the first link that says 30 fun Disney tag questions for Disney lovers, and I am just going to go through these 30 questions. I haven't looked at them, literally just pulled it up, and yeah, we're going to see what I can answer and what I can't answer. This could be quite interesting, just for a little bit of fun. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know your answers to any of your Disney questions, any of these Disney questions below. Also, let me know any of your recommendations for Disney World, Universal, Florida, anything like that. Pop them below as well, because I will be checking. And yeah, without further ado, let's do these questions. Okay, who's a Disney fan here? Hands up. Hands up. Okay, question 1. Favourite animal? Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. Because obviously there's a lot of animal sidekicks. The first one that's coming to mind is Pascal from Tangled. I love him. I think he's cute. He's really cool. I like him a lot, so I'm going to go with him because he's the first one. Favourite character? Belle. I'm a Belle fan. Beauty and the Beast is my favourite film. Belle is my favourite, just saying. That one was easy. Favourite classic? Beauty and the Beast. I'm assuming by classic they mean the ones that have got like the little classic badges on their DVD sleeves. And I think Beauty and the Beast is, I can't remember the number, but that is a classic, so we're going for that. Favourite hero? Ooh. Okay, they do have favourite prince further down here as well, so obviously that's slightly different. Favourite hero? I mean, I do like Hercules. I think Hercules is a very underrated Disney film, so I do like Hercules, and I also like Flynn Rider, neither of which are princes, FYI. So I'd have to go with one of them, either Hercules or Flynn Rider. I think they're my favourite heroes. Favourite heroine? Again, there's favourite princess further down, so I'm not going to use Belle for this. Favourite heroine? Probably Mulan. She kicks ass. She's awesome. Favourite kiss? Oh, I don't really study Disney kisses. Do you know what? I'm going to say the one in Tangled at the end when she kisses him after like she's brought him back to life, because it's just such a cute little like it's just really sweet, and it was obviously her first kiss, and I'm going to go with that. That's going to be my favourite. Favourite love song? Ooh. Why is nothing coming to mind? Obviously I do love Tale as Old as Time, but it's not my favourite love song from Disney. I love I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules. That is one of my favourites, but I don't know if you can count that as a love song. I mean, A Whole New World is always going to be up there for me. That one's epic. I'm going to say A Whole New World. Favourite original character? I'm guessing that means like Mickey Mouse or Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, that sort of thing. That's how I'm going to take it. In which case I would say Pluto, simply because it just reminds me of my little brother so much, because he had a little Pluto cuddly when he was really small and he couldn't say Pluto, so he called it Bobo. And it's always been like his favourite, so I'm going to say Pluto for that because I don't think I really have a favourite. Favourite Pixar film? I'm going to say Inside Out. I really like that. I think again it's a very underrated one, but I love just like the concept of it and like the creativity and the thought process that went behind how emotions actually work. I just feel like it's really clever and I really like it. Favourite prince? See, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the princes because I feel like some of them are a bit douchey, to be honest. I mean, obviously they're good towards the end, but I mean, Eric, he was very obviously weak-minded. He should have just like known it wasn't Ariel and like stuck with her. Very, very weak-minded. Aladdin, obviously I know he's not a prince to start with, but he ends up one. He was a thief, which I get, fair enough, he had to do what he had to do to survive. But then he just like continued lying and tried to be someone he wasn't, and I don't feel like that's a great message, personally. Prince and Cinderella, Prince Charming, like he's fine, but I wouldn't say he's anything epic. He didn't do anything epic. I'm gonna go for Prince Philip and Sleeping Beauty, because he like fights a dragon for her. So I'm gonna say him. I feel like he does a lot more to get his princess than a lot of the other ones do. Favourite princess, Belle. It's gotta be Belle. Favourite quote. I don't know if I have a favourite quote. Oh my god, there's quotes. Obviously there's quotes, they're films. I feel like there's probably a lot of good ones in Moana that just aren't coming to mind right now. Lots of like motivational ones. I'll go with something in Moana. I don't know any off the top of my head. That's really bad. Favourite sequel. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the sequels, but I will say The Lion King 2 is probably one of the best ones. Favourite sidekick. I said Pascal was my favourite animal. Favourite sidekick, I think is probably Mushu from Milan. He's a really good sidekick. Or Abu. I do love Abu. You can't really diss Abu in any sort of way. I like him a lot. Favourite song? Oh god. Bloody hell. There's so many. There's so many that I love. I'm trying to think of ones that me and my friend Amber have danced around various different houses to. The one that comes to mind is I just can't wait to be king from The Lion King, but I don't know if that's my favourite or if that's just like one I love to dance to. I do love Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. That's one of my favourite songs ever, and I like belt that one out. So I'd probably say that. I do actually also really like the new one in the new Aladdin, Speechless, that Jasmine sings. I really, really like that one actually. But I would say Part of Your World is probably my favourite, or Be Our Guest. Maybe Be Our Guest. One of those two. Favourite theme attraction. Okay, so I haven't been in like 15 years, so that was a little bit more tricky. I'd probably say attraction is going to be the main castle, because why wouldn't, that's the whole point of going to Disney, surely, to see the castle. Favourite theme park. From memory, from when I went 15 years ago, I loved Animal Kingdom. Like, I love animals and stuff, and there was the safari. I love zoos, but it also had like really good shows. Like, I had a Lion King show, it had rapids and stuff, so I remember really enjoying the Animal Kingdom. Obviously I'll let you know if that's changed after this trip, but from memory I think Animal Kingdom. Favourite theme park show. I'd probably say either the Lion King show that they do there, or they do Beauty and the Beast, which we're seeing both again, so one of those two. Favourite villain? Ooh. I weirdly like Hades. Strange, I know. I like the crab from Moana, like the shiny crab, but I wouldn't necessarily say he's a villain. Ursula is also a very epic villain. Oh, and Gaston. Gaston's awesome. So many. Can I say Iago? No, he's not really a villain. He's like a villain sidekick. There's so many. Okay, my top 3 would probably be Gaston, Hades, and Ursula. Favourite villain song? Probably the shiny crab one from Moana. Again, I know I said he's not really a villain, but I love that song. It's just hilarious. It's so funny. It's so unexpected, so random, but I love the song. So shiny. Do 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 do. Okay, 21. So we're in the last 10. Least favourite Pixar film. I feel like this is going to be a very unpopular opinion. I'm not a Toy Story fan. Story. I've just never been that bothered about Toy Story. It's never kind of appealed to me. I've never been like, oh my god, I have to watch it. I haven't seen the fourth one. The latest one I was like, don't really care. So I'd probably say Toy Story. Least favourite song? Oh, that's a good question. What one do I always skip past on the Disney soundtrack? You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. Again, I know I'm popular, but I always skip that one. Be Prepared, Scar's one in Lion King, not a huge fan of that. So those two I would say. Movies that make you cry, Lion King, every time, with Mufasa. Like, who doesn't cry at that? Movies that make you laugh. I feel like I laugh a lot through Tangled. I laugh a lot in Tangled. That one does always make me laugh. And Mulan, oh, the whole way through I'm laughing at that. That one probably more than anything. Overrated movie, Toy Story. For me, personally, or Snow White. Or Cinderella, actually. I've never been that bothered about Cinderella. I liked the live version that they did a few years ago with Lily James and Richard Madden. I did like that one, but the original I'm not bothered about. So, one of those. Saddest death, Mufasa, obviously. How is that even a question? A song that always gets stuck in your head. Just Can't Wait to Be King or Be Our Guest. Adam just mentioned Be Our Guest the other day because we're having a meal at the Be Our Guest restaurant, and he was like, but do you know the song? And I just started singing it to him, and it was just before bed and I was lying in bed going, I now can't get this song out of my head. Thank you for that. So one of those two. The first movie oh god, the first one I saw, honestly have not got a clue. I would say it's probably going to be something like Beauty and the Beast or The Little Mermaid, because they came out in like at the early 90s and I was born 89, so I imagine it would have been like one of those, but I don't know. The saddest scene from your favourite movie. Okay, so Beauty and the Beast is my favourite movie. So I've got two actually saddest scenes. One would be when she says goodbye to her dad, like when he gets like carted off and she's like, you didn't even let me say goodbye. That always gets me. But also when the Beast dies at the end. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, then you probably shouldn't be watching this video. But yeah, when he like goes at the end and she's obviously like, no. But it's all okay. It's all like, it's Disney, of course it ends happily. 30, most underrated movie. Ooh, I think Tangled, actually. I don't feel like it gets a lot of like credit or hype or a lot of like the same kudos as a lot of others. I prefer Tangled to Frozen. It's not that I don't like Frozen. I realise I haven't mentioned Frozen once in this. No, it's not that I don't like Frozen. Frozen's fine. It's just, it's not one of my favourites. Tangled is one of my favourites, so I feel like it is very underrated. You never really see a lot of people talking about it, and there's a lot of people that haven't even seen it. So I would definitely say Tangled is underrated. Or The Rescuers. That's also cool. Okay, that is all the questions. I hope you guys found this fun. Let me know if you do that or like what your answers to the questions are. I know the Toy Story one is probably going to be a little bit controversial, so apologies, it's just not my thing. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. Make sure you give a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye.